I noticed that my rear brake didn't want to work as it should. It was all mushy and had to step on it a couple of times before it went up in pressure to like brake on the rear wheel. And I noticed that when I pushed the lever, there were some bubbles here in the inspection glass. There's quite a lot of problems if you ride a bike like this off-road, because it's like a constant fixing with small problems like this. So I figure it was like the master cylinder in the brake that needed to be changed. But I got a little amateur pro tip from a very nice guy in the group, and this is apparently a very common problem on these bikes, that this glass starts to come loose. You can see start getting some bubbles in there while pushing the lever. So that's today's project. I haven't done this before on this bike, but I have done some work on other bikes, so I don't think it's it's not that. This is just a little bit like a clip to hold this. That's why you should always have the containers with everything. See if I have anything else I can use. Yeah. I don't know why it's. Yes. And this took a little bit a turn, of course. So notice that I think this, of course, needs to have something with the ABS system to do. And one of the threads in here is stripped down to the copper. So I need to. I don't think that's my doing. It could be like someone might have done this another time, but I need to fix that. I don't think it's broken, but I need to fix the cover for the threads. All right, so I got it off the bike, the container, and I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and empty the fluids and see if we can do anything about this. Might need it to. It's not very cold oil, so I guess it's pretty decent down there actually. It's not a seal. I'm just gonna pop this off, and then try to glue it with epoxy or something. I think it's gonna work out. I got a little crack in it. It's not too bad though. This is the rubber gasket that's like between the inspection glass and the container, and it's like it's nothing to worry about this. It's a good gasket. And I didn't break this that much, so I'm gonna clean it up and then put the gasket back on and put glue here and let it dry under pressure, so it's real stuck. Well, I need to go buy some stuff. I need to. I'm gonna buy a plier to get one of the like clamps out to get the master cylinder out of here. It's in here, so I need to have a plier to do that like safely. And also like epoxy glue to use on the glass. And yeah, I think that's it. I just did a quick research and I'm gonna still have it in the video, but the wire I was absolutely sure was some kind of ABS sensor. This one is of course the rear brake light, like the brake light sensor. So it wasn't that bad as I thought it was. Anyway, I'm still gonna replace it or fix it, but I was pretty nervous about because I don't have any experience with the ABS system before this bike. So but it's good news, and well, small mishaps. Assumption is the fuck up. Assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. So good news. I don't know why it's connected to the brake line though. Anyway, never mind. I'm gonna go to the store now. So I'm back in the garage a couple of hours later. I've been picking up some glue for the things I'm going to do. This one is for the container, for the glass. It's like standard epoxy glue, I guess. And then I also picked up like screw Loctite to secure the bolts on the bike so they don't vibrate off. And as you maybe noticed, I also got a haircut, and that's why it took so long. So get back to work, and I think this needs to. I have a plan now on how to proceed. Since I have this off the bike now, I might as well check out the seals on the, because there's a cylinder in here to that apply the pressure in the brake system, and there's two seals in here that might need replacing. So I'm pretty sure that the problem is this seal and the lid is that it was loose, but it might also be these two seals in here. So I'm gonna take this apart too and just give it a quick check and a good cleanup, so I know it's all fresh. If I don't misremember, I think I spoke to the previous owner about this cylinder, and it might be that this has been changed for not that long ago. It's not the original cylinder anyway. So we'll see about it. I'm not sure about it. I might ask him actually if I remember. But that's my plan for today, to push this on and disassemble this to check that out. It looks quite alright. So this is the, it's quite hard to see, but in here there's like an locking ring, so you don't just pull this out. That's what I need, the pliers that I bought. And it's like one of these pliers. Not sure if it fits though, or if because I think this one, the tips are a bit too big, and no, maybe not. If it breaks, I'm gonna need to order new ones. I think this is changed not too long ago, because I think it looks pretty decent actually. So I'm gonna see if I can assemble this with the camera like this. So first, push the cylinder in like that. Just gonna give it here in the outer seal. I'm gonna use just a little bit of lithium grease, just to be sure. I don't think that's gonna screw anything up. Like that, push it in. Yes, feels a little bit better already actually. Like that, and then take this. And this. Then it's gonna be held like this, and then assemble this ring like that. Like that. Now this holds in place. It's gonna be much easier to gonna try it a couple of times so it doesn't come loose. Seems legit. Yes, it's legit. Went quite a lot smoother than I expected actually. If you don't have a plier like this for these rings, this is the first time I've used one, but I felt the need quite a lot of times, and now I got one. It was like, this is a low budget plier. I paid 10 euros for it, and it's very well spent money actually. So like that, and then like this, and I'm gonna use some lithium grease here too. It's gonna be better for it with some grease. Like this, a little bit here in here too. Let's just push it on like so. Yes, very professional. A little bit up and a little bit down. Yes. Yes, like that. My first brake cylinder disassembly and assembly took me yeah, maybe 10 minutes. It's gonna be long editing on this video. It's a whole day of shooting videos. I'll do it like this. Mix it around. It's gonna be a pretty work. Fuck, is that some kind of vent. Might be. Don't want to have epoxy there. If I messed up, I messed up. That's just the way it is. Kind of floats out pretty good. I'm gonna do this a little bit more, just to be absolutely sure that there's no air bubbles in the awareness system. Oops.